Hi Aquarius, Trishna here. Happy New Year, happy birthday, and welcome to your January 2019 reading. What I'm feeling for you is you are ready to do something new or different, or you're having some kind of expansive element to something that you've done before. So maybe you want to travel someplace new, or maybe you want to travel someplace that you've been before, but you want to do things differently. Or maybe you really like biking and you tend to go on the same routes, but you want to continue to bike but expand the route that you go on and try different things. So I think that energy that you have right now around that is very positive. I do really want to caution you or remind you that it's really important to understand what your intentions behind these changes are. So why are you wanting to go on different bike routes all of a sudden? Why are you wanting to travel all of a sudden? Is it because it's a new year and you're excited, or is there something else that's going on? And the reason why I think you guys should really think about that is because whatever problems that you think that you may be running away from or trying to distract yourself from or eliminate from your memories, those problems you can't run away from your problems will find you eventually. They will come with you. So if you are really bored and that's why you want to go on new bike routes, understand that yes, at first the new routes are going to be exciting and fun, but eventually that boredom that you feel is going to permeate, or basically your new bike routes are going to feel boring to you at some point as well. If you're traveling, maybe because you're escaping the sadness from a breakup, yes, at first it's going to be fun and exciting because you're probably going to go to some really nice place that's exciting, that really resonates with you, whether it's new or a place you've been before. But eventually that sadness is going to be there because you need to deal with it. So I really want you guys to keep that in mind, is that you can't run away from your problems. And yes, external changes to your life can make some temporary feeling changes for you, but there will always be temporary. If you want to have a permanent change, you need to make the change internally. Internal changes can make permanent external changes as well. So changing things externally does not change the internal. Changing things internally does change the external. Okay, so the guidance that I'm getting for you is, in order to help you with these emotions that you are trying to run away from, or these problems that maybe you have that you don't entirely want to address, the only thing that I think you need to remember at this point in time is that whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's only one thought and one action away from happiness. So let's say you are wanting to change your group of friends because you think that it will make you happier because your current group of friends don't really seem to respect you or appreciate you, or whatever the situation is. If you were to go out and find that new group of friends, you would probably end up feeling the same way about them. Like you would feel like they don't appreciate you, or they don't really respect you, or whatever your particular situation is in your case. If you move away, you're going to hit up with the exact same feelings and problems that you had before, because again, your problems follow you. Instead, you could think, okay, well, what have I done to be appreciated for in my group? And you may come to realize that, hey, you know what, maybe I should do something nice for the friends that I do have, because I want to be a better friend. So that's just one thought. I have one thought. Why don't I do something nice for my friends? The reason being because you want that. You want to be a better friend. And then the action could be, oh, I'll just bring like donuts the next time we hang out, or I'll buy everybody shots the next time we hang out, or whatever you come up with that would be fun for everybody in your group. And that transformation internally of what can I do that would make me feel like I'm doing a really good job, or I'm a really good friend. That's an internal change where you believe that you have something to offer, you should be appreciated, you should be respected, versus why aren't they respecting me? Why aren't they appreciating me? It's like, I am a good friend because I do things like this. And that internal shift will create the external shift, and your friends will either begin to appreciate you, or you'll end up meeting new friends who do appreciate you. So whatever your situation is, there's just one thought and one action. You're only one thought and one action away from happiness and from internal permanent change to better outcomes. And the other thing that I forgot to mention, which is just going back to understanding that your problems follow you, I'm just going to share it because I did get it and I feel like I should continue to share it. So the other aspect of it that I forgot to mention is that just for example, if you're going on bike routes, or if you're just walking around in nature, how nature feels to you in that moment is entirely dependent on your mood in that moment. So if you're in a gloomy mood, the colors aren't going to look as bright, you're not going to have as much fun, it's going to feel colder, your memories of it are going to be grayer. But if you're in a really good mood, the colors seem brighter, you have a better time, you feel the smells of, the pine trees, and, everything, just every aspect of it just feels enjoyable. And that's all about the internal. And that's why the internal is very important. And that's where the true change happens. It's not in the external, because in either situation you're walking through the exact same forest. How you perceive it is entirely dependent on your mood and how you feel about yourself and how you choose to feel about circumstances. So yeah. So I hope this was helpful. Just remember, one thought and one action away. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really good month. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out my website, which I will have listed at the end of this video and also in the description box. And I will see you in my next one.